Maison Freetown serves as a cultural museum and African American heritage center situated in the nationally recognized historic Freetown neighborhood.
This community was established prior to Civil War, and it has a lot of history. It was the backside of what was Governor Alexander Mouton's plantation, and a high population of enslaved Africans live here. So the Freetown stands for some of the free people of color and the emancipated enslaved that lived in this community.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to get inside and see what's behind this door.
The property features an oak tree, embodying centuries of splendor. This majestic canopy covers Lafayette's historic Freetown neighborhood, which was once part of Louisiana Governor Alexander Mouton's Isle Capal sugar plantation. A short stroll away is Good Hope Hall, a place reserved for Black patrons during the Jim Crow era, while Louis Armstrong captivated audiences while white guests stood outside. Museum curator Erica Fox says she chose to open the museum after relocating to California and returning to Lafayette only to find a lack of diversity.
Every time I would come back, I was looking for places that showcase diversity, showcase people of color, and I honestly wasn't seeing it. And so for about 14 years, I had been poking and prodding some of our other nonprofits to get it started in our city government. And everyone kind of just thought it was a good idea, but no one kind of pushed forward. And so finally I said I could keep poking or I could be the solution.
Erica guided me through the museum to showcase what visitors could expect to see. Visitors can explore Afro-Creole art galleries, attend exhibitions on Louisiana's history, participate in literary events, and enjoy cooking demonstrations. They can also delve into over 400 cataloged oral narratives of Louisiana residents preserved at the Library of Congress. The center also serves as a repository for Louisiana culture, enabling guests to connect directly with local artisans and musicians.
I'd like to start with talking about the benevolence group True Friends Society of Lafayette. This was an organization of neighbors that were helping each other from some very trying times. They were established just after Civil War. Circa 1883 is the exact date when True Friends came together, and it was neighbors promoting support for everything from burials and funerals.
The True Friends Society was founded in Freetown to protect its citizens of color from vigilante groups and attacks on Black residents. Maison Freetown's goal is to continue the century-long mission of True Friends and to serve as a repository to document and preserve diverse histories and cultures. Erica and I continued to explore the museum, and I discovered something new about Lafayette: Mardi Gras Indians.
So this is kind of our Mardi Gras room. Many people think that there's only Mardi Gras Indians in New Orleans, but we also have a Mardi Gras tradition, particularly in Freetown. Some of the actual original members of True Friends were designers, seamstresses, and maskers in the local Mardi Gras Association. And when they asked to be a part of the main organization, they were denied access because of their color. So they began their own tradition, and it still exists to this day. So these are some of our local Black maskers in our neighborhood.
Right.
And if you could see some of the detail, it's so beautiful. It takes over a year just to make, and some of our maskers in our neighborhood are now teaching the young individuals in our neighborhood to continue the tradition.
Next, we explored the Creole Legends Room, a space dedicated to honoring the icons of Creole music and culture.
So here we have our Creole Legends Room, where we honor some of our Creole musicians of the area, like Buckwheat Zydeco and Clifton Chenier. Buckwheat was instrumental in bringing Zydeco, or Creole music, also known as Lala, to the nation, to the world, really and truly, and they all came from this area. Many of the people in this community were farmers, agriculturalists, and so at the end of the day, this was their way of kind of letting off some steam by playing the accordion or the fiddle or the rub board that you see here. So it's our way to continue telling the story of these everyday people doing some incredible things in the world.
We wrapped up the tour in the classroom, showcasing more notable Lafayette residents, African American inventions, and artifacts discovered underground that are considered part of history.